we really want to go out and get a championship. It's not we just going through the motions or nothing. Like we really want to do this. Our mindsets are different in the team rooms and the team meetings and even at practice. Like he bring a certain energy like that. You just want to be great.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into yet another episode of the Fitz Take podcast. I'm your guy, Jamarcus Fitzpatrick, but you know you can always call me Fitz. That man in boxes with me is my co-host, Mr. Elijah Nixon, Mr. 30 from the other day. Happy belated birthday to you, my brother.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for listening on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Today, in this episode, we have a very special guest joining the show. He is a Lafayette native and former Lafayette Christian Academy standout who amassed over 10,500 passing yards, 117 passing touchdowns, nearly 4,000 rushing yards, and 54 rushing touchdowns in high school. He set Louisiana's state record for total offense and touchdowns, earning the 2023 Mr. Louisiana Football Award, and he was rated as a four-star recruit. He was ranked as the number 19 safety and the number 8 player in the state of Louisiana in the class of 2024. His impact at LCA was so great that this brother had his jersey retired, the number 7, in his freshman year. He started as a safety. He transitioned over into being a running back, but now he is joining the quarterback room there at LSU. We're talking about Mr. Juan Johnson joining the show, man. Thank you so much for hopping on with us, bro.
Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely, man. First of all, man, how are you doing? I know this is now going to be your second year coming into the college ranks after having such a prolific career in high school. How have things been going for you?
It's been going great, honestly. Just learning, keep on growing, getting my body right, and we just keep grinding.
Man, Jawan, all around athlete. You heard the introduction Fitz gave you there. You came in as a DB mid-season. They moved you to running back / receiver. Just talk to me. How did that conversation go with you guys?
From running back to receiver, initially we went in there. Well, I went in there not even knowing what was going on. Honestly, I went in there talking about my role as a running back, trying to just evaluate what was going on, like with my position at running back, that role. And not even 5 minutes to the conversation, he had just burned the news on me, and he said basically that he feel like I'd be more, suited to play quarterback at LSU.
For you, being a quarterback, how much easier was that for you to kind of transition in so many different roles, whether that was, at running back, whether that was at DB? How easy was it for you to be able to pick up on the schemes, the concept of the playbooks, and all of those things like that?
But moving from quarterback to safety, they're just moving opposite sides of the ball. It's basically the same role. You got to be a leader of the team. You have to know what everybody's doing, where everybody's supposed to be at. You're supposed to read offenses and do all those things. So it's just flipping, just learning. Really, the hardest thing for me was learning the movements and all those things, how to disguise and all that. But just knowing like the base defenses and knowing what to do and how to trick a quarterback into doing something that was easier for me, personally, because I already played the quarterback position. And then for running back, I mean, I basically played running back too in high school. I mean, I threw the ball, but I ran the ball a lot as well. So it was all the roles, they was basically a line of what I already did. So it was just molding myself into that position.
And to piggyback off that, before we even get into you playing, getting a chance to get back under at the helm again under center, when you scored your first touchdown against South Alabama, what was that moment like for you? Learning the offense and things like that.
Yeah. It was definitely amazing. I think it was versus Nichols actually.
Nichols,
And
I'm sorry.
yeah, and the whole week they've been telling me like, look, we gotta play. That's all you gotta do is run as fast as you can, catch the ball and go score, go make a play. So, it was definitely heartwarming, like just always knowing that I always wanted to do this, like growing up, like I always wanted to have purple and gold on, always wanted to go score a touchdown and see how the crowd feels and everything. So it was definitely amazing just to have that opportunity to do it.
Let's take a step back to your high school days, man. I mean, when it comes to being like one of the most explosive players that I know I've covered in my tenure as a journalist, you're one of the best. Like, where was that ability? Where did that come from for you to, just be able to step on the field and say, whether it's throwing the football, whether it's rushing, however it is that I need to do it, I'm gonna find a way to get into the end zone.
Really and truly, honestly, it wasn't. I can't take all the credit for it, honestly. First off, my connection with God, like He always brought me through all my adversities, everything I had been through. So like just Him being with me, having that presence with me on the field, it definitely heightened my game, heightened my IQ and everything for the game. Then I would like to say like the village around me, the people that was around me, like they always made sure I was right. They always made sure in the headspace, my physical body, everything was just always right. So just having that village around me to help me out with it, and my team was LC still is a great football team. So you know, just having all those people around you, it kind of forces you to be great.
Speaking of great, man, you talked about your IQ, but what we could see on the practice field, how much of a vocal leader you are, bro. What is LSU quarterback room getting when Juwan walk in there?
First, I would like to say a great leader. At the end of the day, there's a lot of ways to lead. Lead by example, lead by voicing, and those two I know I bring to the table. Like I know how to control the room. I know how to be a vocal leader, lead by example type of leader. So I just feel like it's gonna be a leader, and then competition. Honestly, at LSU is all about competition. No matter what the position is, no matter what it is, it's gonna be competition. So I'm go in there. I'm go do what I do best. Play how I play. Have that confidence and have that just that IQ to go out there and try to perform at the best of my ability.
Now that as we're getting closer to being back to football season again, y'all are I think a couple weeks away from spring football getting ready to start. How has the workouts in the winter been with the team? How has that been for you, and what have you seen out of this team to let you know that you guys are going to be really special this year?
This year, I feel like as a brotherhood, we have got way stronger than last year. Like as a brotherhood, I feel that we are gelling well together. That all the recruits and everything, the transfer that coaches had brought in, I feel like we all just gelling together. It's a better atmosphere in there. Like it's a better, you could feel the presence of just work ethic in there. So it's definitely better. And for a lot of the young guys that came in with me in my class, we finally, well, besides the early enrollees, we as the May enrollees, we finally get a chance to have a whole off season to work on our craft and get better as a freshman class. So I feel like we definitely have a better opportunity in front of us. And also as we know, we just better as a team when everybody's better as a team when everything is gelling together well. You feel me? Not everybody is going to get each other or nothing. Everybody just coming together, and that makes the program better as a program.
I got to follow up off of that too. I know this is your first off season in college, man. Like how much different all those workouts. I remember back when I was playing, like I think the first team run we had was 110s, and we had to run like 25 of them. You know what I'm saying? So just how different has that been for you?
Yeah, the workouts go get it out you every day. It don't matter if it's a Monday through Friday. It'll get it out you every day. So yeah, Coach Flynn, his team has definitely did a good job just keeping us on track, keeping us on a excellent path. I feel for me personally, I know it is working for me because them 110s, like you been talking about, the 110s, them thing will hurt you if you don't have that condition.
And then one thing you said beforehand, you said you getting comfortable. You and the young guys, the freshmen that was there last year. How comfortable are you now, walking in there, going into year two?
For me, I think it's a confidence thing for me. Last year coming in as a freshman, I feel like everybody had that feeling when like you just, you trying to find your role in the program, like you trying to find where you can fit in at, and the confidence for me has definitely grew because I finally found a role where it was like he basically, it was a statement of his that he was like, this is where we gonna play you at. Like, you ain't going nowhere, like this where you at. So it's, I finally found my role, so the confidence that I have gotten is greater than last year. So I feel like that definitely helped me.
You've mentioned about the position change, and being there, you've played under a lot of great head coaches, and now being there with Brian Kelly. We get a chance to see him as media members, what he says when he gets to the podium, when he has his suit on, or after post game or after practice and things like that. But how is he in those meeting rooms when he's addressing the whole team, and then there on the practice field as well? How is Brian Kelly?
He's a great coach, great guy. Honestly, I feel that in the team rooms and the team meetings and even at practice, like he brings a certain energy like that you just want to be great because that's all he expects. That's all he wants from you is greatness. So like you almost have to you push yourself to be great because of his our generation says aura. So I definitely feel he just pulls it out of you to want to be a great football player and a great dude because he always say graduate champions.
Now, man, like we just talked about your skill set. Like you can go to they recruited you for defense, you moved to offense, now you back at quarterback. For
Hmm.
LSU to do that, bro. What does that say about your athletic ability and how much belief that they have in you?
I think it says a lot about, first off, what God has given me, because at the end of the day, without him I couldn't be nothing. So I'm definitely grateful for all the things that he have given me, all the talent that he have given me, all the skill sets, whether it's defense, offense, quarterback, whatever it is. I feel like he's just been always there, honestly. Um every day, like every day, it's a new day, to keep on continue to try to be great, to continue to try to get better at whatever it is. So I feel as if they put me at center, I mean, I gotta go be great at center. So that's just my mindset of anything, like whatever it is, whatever they have to put me at, I'm gonna try to be great at it.
You've talked about how much your faith means to you. Why has that been such a huge staple in your life, and has helped you to kind of get to this point in your life, not just in athletics, but just in life in general? Why has your faith gotten you to this point?
Because I feel like in my younger days, like I ain't really, it wasn't really a thing for me, honestly, in the start. Like it wasn't like I knew about God, I heard about him, but I mean, it wasn't really a big thing for me. Like I wasn't taking it as serious. But I mean, all the adversity that he brought me through, like everything, where I was on my knees, like I didn't have nothing to fall back on sometimes, and he done brought me through so much things that most people don't even know. Like it's a lot of things he brought me through. So I feel as if he could get me through those things, my lowest points in my life, he could definitely get me through a football game or my football career. So I mean, I just have all faith in him. I trust in him. I mean, he always has a plan. Before he even created Earth, I feel like, well, it says in the Bible, before he even created Earth, he had a plan. He had a destiny for everybody on this earth that's gonna touch this earth. So I mean, I just want to trust in his plan at the end of the day.
And then one of the things you were talking about that you're going to work hard and perfect your craft as a quarterback going into the college part of the collegiate quarterback. What do you feel like you want to work on as you get into spring football and head into fall camp?
Definitely my mechanics. Just getting back in that lab, getting back, knocking all the rust off, because I mean, I ain't really, I ain't really have a QB trainer, or like I never really trained at QB consistently at in high school. I was training at DB. I was training at things like receive. I was training at those things because it never would occur to me that I'd be playing quarterback right now. So I mean, I was training at those things since going into my junior year. So I never really trained for quarterback. Um, so just um building a relationship with my trainer and making sure I'm getting all my mechanics down. I'm getting everything down with my feet all the way up to my shoulders and my head, like IQ wise. Just I know all the defenses, but I want to learn like the nitpicky things where it's like the small little details of or if you see this, do this. Like I want to learn things like that and just get better like that. At the end of the day, I want to be a perfectionist of this. Like I want everything to be perfect, whether it's my IQ in the game, my physical in the game, whatever, my mechanics, whatever it is. I want to be a perfectionist of what I do. So that's what I've been working on mainly.
So you obviously enter a quarterback room with a lot of talented guys. You guys brought in Michael Van Buren from Mississippi State, I think it was, transferring in. You have Colin Hurley there already, and then Garrett Nussmeier as kind of your returning starter at the helm. When you look at that quarterback room, first of all, how do you feel like that sets LSU up for the foreseeable future at the quarterback position? And then I have a follow-up question for you too about other things in the quarterback room.
It definitely sets us up well. I mean, we have a lot of different guys that has a lot of different abilities. So whether it's throwing the ball as a strong suit, running the ball as a strong, whatever it is, like we have a lot of guys that are different things, and we could help each other as a room to get better at certain things. Whether it's you know on the field, off the field, we could help each other and learn from each other at the end of the day. So I think that definitely helps us get better.
And then, like I mentioned, Garrett being the returner, the returning starter from last year. What are some things that you've been able to kind of pick from his brain, and watched how he's prepared as a starter, and as a Division I quarterback in the SEC? What are some things that you've gained from him?
Um, a lot actually. He helps me, like I said, my mechanics. Like I want to really perfect that. So like I will go throw or something, whatever it be, and like he'll look at me, he'll watch me, he'll be like, "Look, just do this right here, like tweak this." And he just like I am. He's a perfectionist as well. Like he want everything to be perfect. So he definitely helps me like each and every day. Where this protection wise, like when I'm learning the protection, the playbook, like he has definitely been like a real mentor and like really trying to help me, Mike, and Colin to get better.
Now, Juwan, I had to throw on my for show you right ons, man. I had to throw on because you shining right now. Right now, I remember talking to you in high school. Of course, you wanted to go to
Hmm.
LSU. You wanted to, play. Playing quarterback was a dream. Right now, you're playing at your dream school, playing the favorite position that you love. Are you living a dream right now, Juwan?
Living a dream. I'm living a dream, bro. For real, for real.
I guess my last thing for you, man, with all what you guys have coming back from last season, and experiencing the season that you guys had where you had great championship aspirations, but things just didn't all line up in your favor. To have the things that you have coming back, the added pieces to the mix. Why is the 2025 LSU football team a championship team?
Um, my dog keep messing with me, bro. Um, move, man. Um, I feel like I feel like um our mindsets are different. Honestly, like our mindsets are it has just changed throughout this past off season. Like we really want to go out and get a championship. Like it's not we just going through the motions or nothing. Like we really want to do this. And everything from mental performance, like we take all that serious. Lifting, we take that serious. Just everything going out on the field and running, doing them conditioning, doing them the 110, we take that serious now. So it's like I feel we have more of a chance just because of the work ethic. Our mindset has changed, and all the returning guys, we got a lot of guys at the transfer portal. We got new guys that's coming in. That's all that's gonna help us. All those guys are athletic. All those guys skills are out this world. So at the end of the day, I feel that like we just getting better as a team each day, and we gotta just keep on grinding.
And speaking of championships, my last question to you: when I talked to you with Dominic McKinley, I said if you could get on to LSU, you said your piece. Super Bowl just wrapped up in New Orleans. I know how much you love Louisiana.
Hmm.
They want to put another bid in there. If you had to be a salesman, a sales pitch to tell the NFL to bring it back to New Orleans, what would you tell them?
The NFL to bring the Super Bowl back to New
Yeah,
Orleans.
yeah.
They seen the vibe. They seen my boy Jameis Winston. He was having a great time out here. You seeing him, huh? So I just feel like we bring the vibes. Like we bring people in. Like just the culture of Louisiana is different than anything that you would expect. And just the tours that came out and supported the Super Bowl, like it was definitely lit. Like I feel like, well, I know that the roads at LSU was kind of packed on the night because we trying to get back to the dorms and we can't even get there because it's packed out here. So it's definitely a crazy experience. Scoop stop.
For
Boy,
sure, man.
tripping.
Well, man, if there's nothing else on the table, man, we really greatly appreciate you for hopping here on the show with us to talk a little bit of LSU football. Man, and we're looking forward to you having a successful season coming up, and we'll be talking to you pretty soon.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure, man. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been LSU quarterback Juan Johnson hopping here on the Fitz Take podcast. A phenomenal athlete, but even more phenomenal young man. So we greatly appreciate him for hopping on once again. And guys, we're going to continue to drop these interviews like this because we're in the business of not only talking about some of the best sports, but letting some of the best athletes talk as well and having their place here on this platform to speak their piece. So, Elijah, you got anything else, my man?
No, man, that was a cool interview, man. I'm interested to see what he does out there, man. He is a special talent. We all seen it firsthand when he was in high school, and then you saw a little bit in bits and pieces of it in LSU. So, as a running back / receiver, so for him to be a quarterback and going back into that role, I expect some packages from LSU to put him back at receiver this year with Garrett on the helm. So, I can't wait to see what he does in the second year.
It'll be a fun one, man. It'll be a fun one. So that'll do it for this episode of the Fitz Take podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching. Please hit the bell down below and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to know when the next bit of content is going to drop. Also, if you are listening to this episode, go ahead and give us a follow there, either on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, or iHeartRadio, as we are on all of those platforms for you. Signing out for Elijah Nixon, I'm Jamarcus Fitzpatrick. We'll see you guys next time.